Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will be explaining you the LeetCode Weekly Contest 470. So our first question is compute alternating sum. So we are given with the nums, nothing but an array. We need to compute the elements. We need to add the elements at even in positions, and we need to subtract the element which are at odd positions. So it is pretty straightforward question. At first, we need to declare a variable called answer or anything. We need to take a for loop now. So loop will execute until the length of the array given. So if the index is divided by 2, then it indicates it is at even position. At that time we need to add it to the variable, answer variable. Otherwise the index is at odd position, then we have to subtract it from the variable. At last we need to return the answer. I forgot to put colon here. It is passing the sample test cases. So first one is executing fine. So let's get into the second question now. So our second question is longest subsequence with non-zero bitwise XOR. So we are given with an array nums. Return the length of the longest subsequence in nums whose bitwise XOR is non-zero. If no such subsequence exists, return 0. At last they have given the definition of the subsequence. So let me explain what is an XOR operation now. So let's consider two numbers. Let's say uh, 3 and 4. So binary representation of 3 is uh, 0 1 1, and for 4 is 1 0 0. Now the XOR operation will return, if both are same, then it will return 1. uh, same sorry Same will give as 0 and different will give you 1. So 1 and 0 both are different, then 1. 1 and 0 both are different, 1. 0 and 1 both are different, so 1. So this will be 1 2 4, nothing but 7. So XOR operation between 3 and 4 will return 7. So in the same way we need to compute it to all elements present in the nums array. We need to do 1 with 2, and the resulted XOR will be done with 3, and so on. We need to go on until last. So in order to return the longest subsequence, at first we will compute the overall XOR of the array. If the overall XOR of the given array is not 0, then we will return that uh, the length of that array. Let me compute the at first we need to check one condition. If there is only one element present in the uh, array given, then we need, and if it is 0, then we need to return the 0. Return 0. Otherwise we need to compute the overall XOR. Let me initialize a variable called XOR to compute the overall XOR, and I will initialize it with 0. So now I am going to iterate. I will iterate over the nums, and I will do XOR operation with the variable which I have. XOR. So in order to compute an XOR between two numbers, we have a operator like this. I think this is caret symbol equal to nums of I. So if overall XOR is not equal to 0, then we can return the length of nums. The overall numbers given will be the subsequence with largest subsequence with non-zero XOR. So if it's not, then XOR has a special property. If the overall if the XOR operation of the array is 0, then the XOR operation when the number is removed from that nums array will be non-zero. For that, what we can do is, I mean, we are supposed to return len of nums minus 1. But there is a small issue here. When they have given the array with all zeros, then we are supposed to return 0. So at that time we need to check if there is any non-zero number from the nums array. So if there is any non-zero numbers, then we can return the length of nums minus 1, saying the nums array, when we remove one element from the nums array, then the overall XOR of the array will not be 0. Otherwise, we need to return 0. Indicates the array has all zeros in it. Uh, I think we have some issue in our code. Oh, sorry. Uh, we have already computed the XOR of nums of 0 already. So we need to iterate from 1, not 0. So let's submit and check. It's passing. Now let's get into the third one. So we are given with a string which contains open and close parentheses, and we are also having a integer k. So a string is k balanced if it is exactly k consecutive open braces and followed by k consecutive close braces. So if you see example here, for k equal to 3, this will be the k balanced string with k consecutive open braces and k consecutive close braces. We must repeatedly remove all non-overlapping k-balanced substrings from S and then join the remaining parts. Continue this process until no k-balanced substring exists. Return the final string after all possible removals. So how we can solve this problem is, at first uh, we will get that k-balanced substring, I mean k-balanced string. How we can get this? Let me declare a string named st. St will be fine. So in order to get this k balance string, we need to multiply first with open braces. We need to multiply it with k, plus we need to multiply with close braces. So according to definition, k balance substring will be computed like this by multiplying k with open and close parentheses. Now we need to remove the substring, I mean this k balance string from the S whenever they exist. So how we can do is, we will have a while loop here, while st in S. Uh, in the strings we have a function called replace, which will replace the, it will take the three parameters. First one is the substring we are supposed to replace, nothing but st, with, we need to replace it with empty string, and we are, and it will take another parameter, how many times we need to replace, nothing but one. Return, yes. Sorry, we made a mistake here. We need to compute this in inside the S, not inside the st. I think it's fine. Let me check. So for the first test case we are getting empty string. For the second test case we are getting correctly, and for third one also we are getting correctly. Even this is also somewhat like an easy question. Let me submit and check. Yes, it is passing all the tests. For the fourth question I got a TLE. I will also post the solution in the comment section. Please make sure to check it out. Thanks for watching.